Okay, this piece I did in my first collection, which was shown in spring of '09, and I was very into the color green. I don't know, there's something about the color green, it's my favorite color and I love it, and clearly the entire piece is sort of done in these greenish hues with a little bit of blue. And what's interesting about this piece is I really just like to play with these sort of weird types of cropping. So really I just got the middle section of the pier, and I played with these iridescent paints and put it in the water to make it sparkle in the light, and then also where the lights are. When the light hits it just right, it's so cool. And that's really what started me. I went through this little metallic phase. And yeah, I mean, this painting actually has a whole lot of metallic paint in it. It's got these mica flakes in the paint, which makes it sparkle when the light hits it. So, and yeah, that's...
What inspired you to paint this?
Well, obviously, you know, I tend to paint, you know, beachy subject matter, so that was the inspiration there. And then just really getting to play with these different tones of blue and green, and, you know, really play on the sparkle of the water and the light. I don't know. Honestly, there's really hardly ever a reason why I paint the things I do. I just kind of, there's not really too much thought involved, honestly, other than like, what happens if I do this? And I don't know. So,
do you plan ahead what you're going to paint?
Very rarely. I mean, well, it kind of depends. It's sort of like I'm this... I do a little bit of everything, so yes, of course, for some of my more detailed paintings, I plan ahead because I have to, you know, I do a heavy sketch, but something like this, it's sort of more fun and just to play on, like, light. You know, I don't plan ahead, I just sort of start painting and let it kind of do whatever it wants. Although I did have a reference for this. A lot of my smaller paintings, I don't have a reference, I just paint straight out of my head. Let's see, this is my self-portrait. This was planned. This I did for Glenn Yor's self-portrait exhibition in 2009. I had never painted a person before, and Glenn just sort of had asked me a few times to enter a painting in one of his exhibitions, so finally I was like, okay. Well, obviously you're not too excited. I personally am not too excited about painting myself, but I was like, okay, I'm painting myself. Luckily, the theme was a happy time in your life. And I mean, really, I was extremely happy from the ages 0 to 12, like, always. I mean, if I got a spanking, oh well, you know, like, I was still happy getting a spanking. So, really vivid memory I have when I was about 5 of going in our neighborhood, and there was this ditch, and there were just dozens and dozens of frogs. And so I went back to the house, and we got my brothers and some neighborhood friends, and we all went frog hunting. That's what the painting is called. And we just caught literally like bucketfuls of frogs. And of course at the end of the day we let them all go, but it was just so much fun, and it was just a great day.
There's the froggy.
Yeah, he's smiling. I didn't know I painted him smiling at the time.
Yeah, it's cute.
But, so yeah.
It's smiling. You have to look up close, yes.
But so, I mean, this was my first attempt at painting a person, and it won Best in Show, which is kind of cool. And so now it forever will be mine. It's in my permanent collection, whatever.
Cool.
So far I only have 2 paintings that I'm keeping forever that I've done, and this is one of them.